But what really got me was she said, well, anyone can learn to channel. And that, I was like, excuse me? I didn't know. I kind of thought that channeling was only reserved for like certain people who grew up in woo-woo households and had never done this before. I was also delusional. I probably thought I could learn this in a couple weeks. I'm very focused. I'll read whatever I need to do. I'll practice and do as much work as I need to do to learn anything. And in this case, it took me years. And I think if I knew how long it would take to learn how to channel, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I read, I don't know how many books on the topic. I took several online classes, some better than others. I went to a school called Arthur Findlay College in the UK and did a week long, it's like a boot camp, from 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. You're in and out of trance all day. I mean, obviously break for meals, and that's about it. And that was very profound. There are schools in the U.S. as well that teach this. But there's a couple different types of trance. So there's trance speaking, which is where the person speaks to you. Often you'll hear it's a one-way dialogue. They go into the trance state, they speak to you. Some do a back and forth. Esther Hicks with Abraham, Bashar does this with, Daryl Anka does this with Bashar, where they go back, he goes into a trance state and they start asking questions. And the answers are very instantaneous and they're very sharp and they're very on point. There's a second type of trance called trance healing, where they go into a trance state and they do healing energy. And the third, which is kind of I don't say it's newer, but it's not as many people know how to do this well, called trance communication, which is sort of like mediumship on steroids. So if you hear of a medium, they'll say, I'm being shown a symbol. Does this mean anything to you? So there's a bit of a translation going on.